What's good, familia? As you guys know, today is our back and buy day. I am ready to get into today's workout, but of course, I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating for breakfast today before I do anything. But like I always say, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel so you guys cannot miss out on all my videos that I post, long form, short form. And as you guys know, I'm going to be doing some new content. I got some new stuff coming this week, so please tune in and keep watching. Breakfast today, 4 eggs, 3 protein pancakes, and 3 turkey bacon slices. Also, some blueberries, half a cup of blueberries, banana, and then Glucose protein drink. All right, guys, our next meal slash really a snack, honestly, is we're gonna have some Greek yogurt. You guys know, Glucose is my favorite go-to. 15 grams of protein, 100 grams, or 100 calories, and then also a small little Fuji apple. This is probably about 86 calories right here. And then we're back on the train with pure protein, with the churro flavor. And I actually enjoy this pretty much a lot, honestly. So we got about, 35 grams of protein here and a decent amount of carbs before we go to the gym. So we are about to head to the gym now. So let's get after it. As you guys know, we're going to have a talk. We're going to have a little talk in the car, like we always do. So I'll let you guys know what the topic is as soon as I get in this warm ass car, because it's cold as fuck outside, guys. It's really winter now. I can't believe it. What Jon Snow say? Winter is coming? Well, motherfucker, it's already here. So what's our topic today? Our topic is comparison. Now there's a quote that says comparison is the thief of joy, and I agree 100% with that, guys. We need to stop comparing ourselves to other people. We need to stop comparing our success to other people's. We need to stop comparing our physiques to other people's. Comparison is the thief of joy. And what I mean by that is, yes, you can take inspiration from somebody else who may be where you want to be, or who's motivational, or who gets you going and gets you to want to be better. But there's a fine line between that. You see, from a gym standpoint, right? If you continuously comparing yourself to somebody else who may have bigger biceps than you, who has bigger delts than you, who has a better physique than you, who's leaner than you, who's bigger than you, if you continuously comparing yourself to them, then you're going to run the risk of feeling bad about who you are and where you are. You feel me? If I compare myself to other people on YouTube, other people on Instagram, and all these other fucking, social media platforms where they are literally have a better physique than me, because there's thousands of people who have better physique than me, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna feel bad about myself. I'm gonna think I'm ugly. I'm gonna think that I'm not big enough. I'm not lean enough. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, most of the people who do have a better physique than me, not to like to my own horn, are on fucking PEDs or on steroids. And that is an unrealistic type of comparison, because I can't compare myself to somebody who's enhanced, right? And when you run the risk of that is, if you continue to compare yourself to somebody who is enhanced, steroids or shams, whatever, then you may hop on a fucking drug or become a drug addict because of that reason. And you're doing it because of an insecurity from within. Not because, I don't think anybody should be on steroids, but not because you're trying to get your IFBB Pro card or you're a professional bodybuilder or anything, but because you are insecure about your own looks. Like most people who are on steroids, literally, are not even bodybuilders. They're just people who are trying to look bigger and look, leaner in the gym. So that's why it's important not to compare yourself to others. You need to compare yourself to who you want to be. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Compare yourself to who you were a year ago, or 2 years ago, or a decade ago. That's who you should compare yourself to, not anybody else, because that is going to destroy your mental health. It's going to destroy the image of yourself. It's going to stretch your thinking about yourself way too thin, to the point that you're not going to like yourself. And that goes in all areas of life. If you compare yourself to that motherfucker who's over here driving a Mercedes Benz and you driving a motherfucking 99 Ford Explorer, and it's fucking beat up and it's all rusted up and shit like that, you compare yourself to that person, you're gonna be like, damn man, I suck, I'm broke, I don't have enough money, I'll never get this person's I never get this person's level financially. Bullshit. You don't know that fucking person. You don't know what they're doing to make money. They could fucking be thousands upon thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to put on a facade to show the world that they're rich. In reality, they're poor. And even still, even if they do have more money than you and they're richer, you know, wealth is not always about money. Wealth is what's in here. You got somebody that has a lot of money, but they're fucking, you know, their soul is evil. Their soul is rotten. You know what I'm saying? So you need to start comparing yourself to that. You need to start comparing yourself to just everybody and anybody. It's okay to, like I said before, it's okay to find inspiration from others, but when you start comparing yourself to others, that becomes a problem. That's why, for me, as much as I do the social media thing, I try my best not to be on social media in the sense of like scrolling through stuff. Also, I'm trying to like, you know, find ways to make my content better and looking at other creators and, you know, find inspiration from that. But otherwise, I'm not trying to like be on social media for too long, like all day, because it's kind of fucks and works my brain, because then I start feeling bad about myself. I see people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point of social media. Social media, people are not really the authentic selves. They're not really the true selves. And if they are, a lot of times they get canceled. They say stuff that they really feel, that they really like, they really actually mean, then they might get fucking demonetized. They might get canceled. They might get, you know what I'm saying? They might get their fucking account suspended. I don't believe in that unless you literally are just doing terrible stuff online. I don't think people should be getting censored because of what they believe, what they say. But social media in today's age is about showing the best of yourself, or showing off. And in reality, you know the fucking problems people have behind the scenes. And like, social media isn't really a real fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fake. And that's why I don't trust what people say on social media. I don't trust what people post and people like put out on social media all the time, because it's a facade. It's not always the truth. It's not always the facts. And when you comparing yourself to people's fucking best, then, you know what I'm saying, you're not fucking actually enjoying what you have. You're not appreciating what you have. You're not appreciating how far you have came in life. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they say the comparison is the thief of joy, because that's all it is. You compare yourself to other people. It's just never not gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. You can take inspiration, like I already said, and it's like, that man got some fucking nice delts over there, man. I'm gonna train harder so I can get my delts as big as possible. Or this person I know that is, you know, wealthy, I'm a fucking, you know, I'm a invest my money smartly. I'm gonna, you know, not spend my money on stupid shit. I'm gonna do my best to, you know, make more money. I'm gonna build my business so I can, you know, be wealthy for myself. And like, but that's the thing. You're not trying to be that person. You're not trying to compare yourself to the person. You think about a different version of yourself that can get to that level for yourself, not, you know, trying to be that person. Within fitness, yeah, I got people that I'm inspired by. I got people that I watch every single day, and I'm like, damn, that man has an incredible physique. I'm like, damn, I want to trade fucking physiques with him. I want to be him. No, I'm like, this dude got an incredible physique. Damn, I need to train my pecs a little bit harder. I need to train my hamstrings a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? For acting, like Denzel Washington and rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan are like my favorite actors, and I don't want to be them. I don't want to be these guys when I'm acting. I'm just like, damn, I'm taking inspiration from these guys. These guys are awesome. I want to see how they, you know, how they prepare for their roles and how they do this and do that. But I'm not trying to be them. I'm just taking inspiration from them so I can, you know, learn what they do and take some of the stuff from them to help better my fucking, you know what I'm saying, my process of doing what I need to do. But I'm not saying, oh man, Denzel is such a great actor, I can never be as good as him. I'm never gonna be as rich as him. I'm never gonna be as famous as him, bro. Like, why am I even trying? Like, I'm so behind in this because he's already there. There's 25-year-olds who are millionaires right now, and I'm 25 and I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, I just can't. No, I'm like, fuck that shit. Oh yeah, there's 25-year-olds who are rich. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they got more money than me, and they might be because they have more followers than me, or they might be doing some shady shit behind the scenes for some bread, or you know what I'm saying? Or they just, you know, they're good at what they do. But I'm not going to use that as a comparison to fucking break my ass down. I'm going to use that. If I'm going to use it as a comparison, I'm going to use it as inspiration to be better, to be a better person, to work harder. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Please stop comparing yourself to others. It's never going to, you know, it's never going to really actually make it better, it's gonna make your mental health worse. Find inspiration, find motivation, but stop comparing yourself to others. It is the thief of joy. And that's all I gotta say today, guys. That's the topic. I'll probably go more in depth in another video about that, but I just want you guys to be the best you can. And you know, you guys rely on me for motivation and inspiration and to give you the facts and actually speak from the heart. And this is me speaking from the heart, guys. Fucking stop comparing yourself to others. But I see you guys upstairs when we work out. All right, guys, on the Stairmaster. You guys already know. We're gonna do about 10 minutes, get our body warm. It's cold as fuck outside, it's cold in here, so I'm gonna try to get a little sweat going and get to this back and by day. It's gonna be not super heavy, but it's gonna be challenging, and they're gonna be back, buys, rear delts, as always for our pull day. So let's get into it. All right, 10 minutes done. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with some traditional lat pull down. I've been using this attachment for a while, so it should give me a decent stimulus. And also too, as you guys know, I like to pair supersets. I'm gonna do some stiff arm lat pull down to just tax our lats, you know what I'm saying, just to kill them real quick. And then after that, we're gonna do probably another back exercise, a rear delt exercise, and finish up the biceps. So we're trying to search for reps here. We're not really trying to super heavy today just because we don't have the energy. But we're gonna try to burn out our shit. So let's get after it. So the reason why I started off with this bar, honestly, is because my short ass didn't feel like having to, fucking embarrass myself and have to climb on the fucking pad and take this bitch off and put on another attachment. So I just decided to go with, the straight bar, classic bar. And also too, I usually do neutral grip or close grip and neutral grip. So, doing the straight bar is just another great option just to give me the stimulus for growth, just to switch it up a little bit. The one thing that I do struggle with, or not struggle with, but what gets taxed a lot when I do, overhand lat pull down is my forearms. It just doesn't matter. I tell people all the time, pull with your elbows to mitigate the forearm usage, but you're going to use your forearm regardless. And my forearms get pretty pumped up from using a overhand grip when it comes to lat pull down. So that's the main reason why I don't like using it very often. But it still builds your back pretty well, and it's very similar to a pull-up. It's almost identical as a pull-up, outside of you're pulling weight down, pull up, you're pulling yourself up. So it's the exact same exercise. Really no difference outside of that. But yeah, I just need to get some reps because I don't want my forearm to be the limiting factor in any of my pulling exercises, especially if I know that my back still has a lot of juice left. So guys, if you're struggling with that, you have more to give with your lat pull downs or your rolls or anything like that, reps are just a great option to mitigate that, so your forearms are getting taken out of the equation, and then you can use most of your back, so you can really kill it. But that's the only main thing about overhand lat pull down for me, is it kills my forearms. And also too, guys, you do not have to focus on trying to get the bar down to your chest. I know that people say that. You don't have to necessarily do that. If you can, you can, but you shouldn't stop when you can't get the bar to your chest anymore. You should still keep going, pump out more reps just to make sure your lats are still getting, work to getting cooked. And, I see people all the time, and they stop when they can't get their chest anymore, and then they just rack. And I'm like, no, you probably had 8 more reps in there, man. Maybe 5 at the very least. So don't give up yet. Just keep working. I know it hurts. I know your lats are fucking, bulging and swelling up with fucking blood and all that shit, but you still need to go work. Most people don't know what true failure is, and a lot of times you got 5 or 6 reps in the tank. Just because it starts hurting, it doesn't mean that it's time for you to stop. That's where the actual fucking work comes. You feel me? Your last 5 or 6 reps are the most important reps, because that's where the most of the growth is happening. Of course, you're growing with the other reps too, but when it starts to hurt and you're going past that pain, that's where that growth hurts. So you got to keep going past it. There's a quote from Muhammad Ali, and they asked him how many sit-ups he did, and he said, I didn't count my sit-ups until it started hurting. That's some badass shit right there, because your first 20, 30 sit-ups might not hurt, but when you get to the 41, the 40s, it's gonna start hurting a little bit, and a lot of people stop there. But nah, he said, I'm gonna start counting when it starts to hurt, and that's how you should, kind of angle your mindset in the gym. Is just because it hurts right now doesn't mean I need to stop. In my most recent short I did for here and for other platforms, social media platforms, I basically said, you know, pain is temporary. You need to get a reward from it. You got to go past pain, and that's the real truth of it, guys. Like you're not gonna succeed if you let a little pain and a little discomfort, you know, a little hardship, like stop you. You got to go through that shit. You got to push through that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just give up. And that happens in the gym too much. I see people all the time. Like I literally see the same people I've seen for a year or 2 years, and they have not changed at all. Their bodies are completely the same. They still have a lot of fat on them, or they haven't gained any muscle. They haven't, their physique hasn't changed. And that's because, it's not because they don't come to the gym, it's because they are not working hard enough. They are going through the motions. They think it's good enough just to be in the gym. And in the sense it is, you're healthy, but what's the point of being in the gym if you're not going to push yourself, challenge yourself? This is the best way to personally challenge yourself, is the gym. So you got to go the extra mile. You got to train hard, because it's not just about how you look. It's about your mindset. If you're working your ass off in the gym, most likely you're going to carry that shit out to the rest of the world and put that, that same focus and emphasis into the rest of the things you do. And that's why I love the gym, because it's a catalyst for the rest of my life. And you got to go through pain a little bit, to get to the other side. And pain is temporary. And as you guys can see, partial repping the hell out of this set, trying to really stretch out those lats and really pump it up a lot of blood. This shit is fucking burning the hell out of me right now, but it's a great burn. It feels so good. And as you guys know, like, you already seen it like in the last 5 minutes or so, but you guys know I love supersets, especially with my lats, especially doing these two exercises together. Just burns the shit on my lats really, really quickly, and then I'm able to jump right into my other exercises for the rest of the workout. But yeah, this shit is no joke. I don't know. I'm starting to love back day more than every other day. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my back has came a long way. Like my back has never, ever, ever looked this good in my entire life. And I've been putting in overtime, putting in extra work. I probably train my back harder than any other muscle group, to be honest with you, out of all the exercises that I do. And that's because that's not my natural, strong point. My natural strong point is my quads. Now, I've always had a big back, right? But I've never had it super duper lean. And as you guys still know, I'm still a work in progress. This is something that I'm still trying to improve on. So every day I try to get better. And if I don't get better every day, I try to get better every single week, because
see, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My motherfucking last is already fucking cooked from doing that quick superset. Now it took about 15 minutes, so we're 15 minutes into the workout, but my shit is definitely cooked. But the next movement we're gonna do today is some chest quarter row. Like I said, I'm not going super heavy. I'm trying to go for reps, then get some rear delt action. We're gonna do some reverse pec deck, just because I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, and it's really been giving me a great stimulus. So 3 or 4 sets. I'm gonna try to cook these motherfuckers and get it done. So let's go.
At the end of this workout, I'm gonna have in total, I believe, 12 sets for my entire back. So it's going to be, it's going to be fun to finish off with these 2 exercises. One person said, I put it online and I said, do I look like a natural lifter? And as you guys know, on the channel, I am natural. I've repeated that and said I'm natural. But one guy said, you look unnatural, but I can tell you're not natural. And if I could tell you are natural, but you look unnatural. But if you wanted to look more unnatural, then, make your traps bigger. I just thought that was funny. And also, a couple people said I don't look natural and I'm not natural. And then there are, other people that said I was. A couple people that commented said you probably been training for 10 plus years, which I have. Been training since I was 14 and I'm 25, so that's 11 years. And a lot of people gave me confidence about, you probably put in the hard work, probably put in a lot of time and effort in the gym. But, a lot of people who are natural are never going to be able to get to this point, which I agree. And also, too, there's a lot of people who take steroids or take, enhancements that don't look like me. They look smaller than me. They don't look as good as me. They're not as lean as me, because people think that taking steroids is going to make you bigger, leaner, stronger, which it can make you stronger. It can make you bigger, but it's not going to make you leaner. So a lot of people are fat as hell, but strong. And, they don't look at to take steroids because they're out of shape, because they don't focus on cardio. And also, too, there are a lot of people that take steroids and they don't look that much different because genetics are just not that great with steroids. So, everybody isn't the same. Everybody's reaction to things isn't the same. And like I told you guys all the time, I'm trying to stay as natural as long as possible because I don't have no need to really actually do anything, right? Because, God bless me with great genetics, but I don't want to speak for other men at all. I and myself, I've made a decision, but, I just feel like people make the wrong decisions when it comes to that because people just want to look good in the gym and try to get chicks rather than, actually being healthy. Because honestly, guys, to be honest with you, to be real with you, and Greg Doucette said this, the fitness industry honestly isn't about health. And it's sad, but it's the truth. The fitness industry is about being attractive. And that's the God's honest truth. Like, that's what bodybuilding is, right? Whoever looks the best. That's what, bikini modeling is whoever looks the best. Like, people do everything to look more attractive rather than, trying to be healthier. Like, this is why people abuse steroids. This is why women, get enhancements like breast implants and all these, like, lip fillers and makeups and hair and stuff like that. Like, the fitness industry is trying to sell you your dream to look better, not necessarily healthier. Because if that wasn't the case, people will be getting more views who are doing educational content like me or other people who actually give great information. Like, there's a couple who give great information who get a lot of views, like Jeff Nippert and also Mike Israel. They give great educational, scientific information, but they've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. But a lot of other educational, platforms don't get as much views because people rather, you listen to drama and they want to know what's gonna make them look, more attractive. And that's the God's honest truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is. It really is. And it's kind of sad in a way, but I understand it too. But that's why, people be thirst trapping people on fucking other social media and stuff like that, because it's about how you look, that's not how your health is. And you ask most people, hey, do you go to the gym to look good or do you go to the gym for health? I guarantee you about 80-90% are going to say to look good. I honestly believe most people who are in the gym do not enjoy it. I think they just do it to just, look decent or look good. If they had a choice, they'd be doing something else. Versus me, yeah, I love the fact that it makes me look better and look good, but this actually is something that I enjoy and I actually care about being healthy because I've been unhealthy before. And there's going to be a video I'm going to post about how I was fat at one point, how I went from fat to fit. But, I was out of shape at one point after high school, and I just, I was breathing heavy, my knees hurt, my back hurt. I couldn't really run around and move around like I wanted to, and this is my early 20s, right? And I felt like a piece of shit. I just literally felt like a piece of shit. And, I got back in the gym and I got back in shape and I just felt better. I felt more athletic. I felt, my joints felt better. And, I looked better. I felt better about myself. My mental health was better. So for me, the gym is more about how it makes me feel on the inside, and on the outside than like it making me, look better per se. It makes me just, feel better. I do care about the health. Otherwise, if I didn't care about my health, I wouldn't be eating as healthy as I usually do. You know what I'm saying? So most people only go to the gym to look good and for the attraction aspect and not for the actual health benefits. And I am the type of person that goes for the health benefits first and then, for the attractiveness secondary. And I just was blessed with great genetics. Not to my own horny thing, guys. I think I am an attractive guy. I am short. I'm a short king. Some women are like, oh, he's too short. And they be like fucking 4'8". Like, chill out. You're a fucking dwarf. And you're talking about me being 5'8". But anyway, I think I am a pretty attractive guy and all that stuff like that. So I do have the genes to look good. But that's not the main reason why I go to the gym. The main reason why I go to the gym because it's my fucking, it's my temple. It's where I go to better myself, to better my health, to better my physique, to better my mental health. You know what I'm saying? So ask yourself, really, are you going to the gym for the health benefits? Or are you going to the gym to just look good? Because if you're just going to the gym just to look good, then you got to really be honest with yourself and, kind of, possibly change your psychology about the gym to be, a better experience for yourself. But here we go. As you guys can see, we're going all the way to failure. Cooking the shit out of our rear delts, just like that. All right, guys. Next exercise is going to be bicep supports.
Last exercise, we're gonna kind of try to kill it quick and short breaks. We're gonna do 4 sets of easy bar standing curls. We're gonna try to really kill them. Last set, we're gonna go complete to failure until our fucking biceps fall off. So let's get it done, let's get it quick. And then, as you guys know, we're gonna do cardio for the last thing today.
Easy bar curls is always a quick and great, bicep exercise. I always tell you guys, it's not the greatest, but it's still pretty damn good. It's a quick option. You pick up a bar, you do reps, and then you can do partial reps at the end to really, cook the shit out of it. If you're running low on time, easy bar curls are a great option for your biceps. And I've already mentioned this before, but it having multiple hand placements just gives it, an edge on a fucking flat, like barbell, because, you have different, options for your grip placement. You can go wide grip, you can go neutral grip, you can go really close grip, or you can kind of do that, like the neutral grip like I am right now. Like I'm hitting pretty much all heads of my biceps right now. And also too, I'm hitting my brachialis too, because my hand is kind of, turned in a little bit too. So it's kind of hitting all 3 at the same time, which is pretty great. The only thing is that is kind of negative about this exercise is standing kind of, makes you do less reps just because, you're using energy to stabilize and, balance yourself, versus if you're doing a seated variation, then, less energy actually being used to stabilize and balance. But otherwise, still a great exercise. My biceps look really nice, really peaked right now. And, this is only the 3rd set. And like I told you guys, I'm only doing like 30-second breaks. So I'm really trying to fucking kill this shit on my biceps because, we're running out of time. But like I tell you guys all the time, biceps, you only need 1 exercise, maybe 3 to 5 sets, and you're good. And, do some partial reps at the end, go to failure, and your shit's cooked. And your biceps are pretty, pretty good for the day. You don't need to do a whole bunch of fucking exercise for your biceps. As long as you get a exercise that, pumps your shit up really well, and then gives you a great lengthening portion of the lift, like a cable bicep curl, then you're doing everything correctly. And now you should train them very hard, train them as hard as possible, but lower the fucking weight. I'm so tired of seeing people trying to curl 200 pounds. Like, bro, it's not gonna make your fucking biceps bigger. It's the only thing it's gonna do is make your biceps fucking peel off the bone and fucking tear, and you're gonna be out of the gym. So stop ego lifting, put the weight down, actually do a lighter weight, cook the fuck out of your biceps like I'm doing right now with these partial lengthening reps, and then I guarantee your biceps are going to be bigger. Curls are for the girls. A curl is really for the girls because, I've only got men come up to me and ask me about how good my arms look. And my shit is on fire. Hit you a little flex real quick, and we're done.
All right, guys, that was a quick but extremely effective exercise and workout today. I was able to get we did math. 12 sets for back, and then 4 sets for rear delts, which is still pretty good. You only need 1 rear delt exercise when you're doing full day, and then also 4 sets for biceps. My biceps are pretty pumped up, as you guys can see. Look at that little peak right there. Otherwise, feeling pretty good. I was able to do that in like 45 minutes, almost 40 minutes. So it just proves, guys, you don't always need to spend a lot of time in the gym. If you are efficient and you know what you're doing, you can get in and get out very quickly. So now, cardio. So let's do our cardio. All right, guys. Cardio is the treadmill, as you guys can see. Getting a great sweat on, and as you guys can see, 18% incline, 2.5 miles per hour. I would go 3, but since I'm editing on the treadmill, I kind of go a little bit slower so I don't bust my shit. 30 minutes and we're done. All right, guys, checking out. Great fucking day today. I'm really proud of what we accomplished today. So let's go take a shower and get some grub. All right, guys, since I'm on the road moving around, I gotta get my son. I'm gonna have like a snack / meal before I actually have dinner, which is in like 3 hours. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having. I have one of these protein, like Pop-Tart things, 20 grams of protein, core power, and then a slice of pizza from Casey's. All right, guys, for dinner, my favorite, we got some chili. This time it is ground beef, 93.7, and also some cornbread. And the base is beef broth. Last time we did chicken broth. I just think beef just tastes better, so we'll eat this up. It does have chickpeas in it, black beans, and what else? White kidney beans, and red pepper, onion, and a little bit of cheddar cheese. This is the end of the video, guys. I'm just saying thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. And like I always say, stay safe, stay swole, and have a great day. Thank you so much.